Hello, so this is war number 8 of season 32. I'm taking path 9 again, so that's a long overdue, I would say. I wanted to do this report like a week ago. Unfortunately, I was very busy at work, and anyway. And also like it's a long war for me. Because you will see so we're finally in a tier 5 map, so that's good for the alliance. The bad thing is that apparently we're not very used to it, so we had a large number of deaths in this war. I don't remember how many, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like above 50. I don't remember, to be honest. So I'm doing quite okay in this war until the first fight of the boss circle. And I actually thought I would just leave it there, But my friend Luma has me to push through some of the guys in the boss circle. So you will see at the end I accumulate quite a number of deaths because I didn't have really the champs for it. So I know there is an apocalypse fight that I have to do with Kingpin and the Hood that was not very convenient. But anyway, I will leave this for the end of this report. So it's a bit a pity this war for me because it's like a tipping point in my death record. I think I had only one so far, if I remember correctly. Because was it that torch fight that didn't load? But anyway, I'm not sure. There will be like a dramatic change here. I think I die like 4 times or something like that. So, but anyway, if this is what we had to do, to get the points, to stick to gold one has to do it. So that's it. Please enjoy this report and see you around.
So we start with section 1. The first fight is against Elsa Bloodstone. So when I face Elsa, there is always the issue whether the opponent has suicides on or not, So because when Elsa bleeds, she puts degen on you, except if you are a mutant. So for this reason, I'm bringing to this fight Magneto, just in case my opponent has suicides on. I still have to improve the way I fight Elsa with Magneto, because it's not that you can parry and heavy easily, because sometimes she just purifies the stun, and I still don't understand how the mechanic works. So what I do is to just use medium and light attacks sometimes, but I always tempted to use heavy. So for instance here, I use a heavy, a long one, and so I don't know whether it didn't work because the opponent had the limber mastery on or it's something proper to Elsa. But anyway, so then I stick to medium and light and it works better. There again, it didn't go bad because I was unstoppable, but she was attacking me at the same time. Finish the fight with an SP3, but I'm wondering whether for next fight I should simply stick to light and medium and just go SP2. Anyway, it didn't go horrible in the end. The next fight is against Vision Arcus, and there I'm bringing a Kingpin because of the nodes. It will give me many rages and I can potentially do lots of damage. And indeed, the fight has just started and I already have overpower on me, Then I have to pay attention to the indestructible thing. I already have 2 overpower. It's a bit too much, to be honest. And we're done. And the mini-boss of section 1 is a Moleman. I'm going with Kingpin again, because it has this hazard shift node, you know, that can put incinerate or poison on you, which is good for Kingpin. The issue with Moleman, you know, is that you cannot hit block. So the approach here is simply to bait heavy attacks, and once the Moleman tries his heavy attack, you just dodge it and punish him with a series of basic attacks. That's what I do here. I punish his heavy. Again. Well, there I parried and checked whether it would work, and it did, you know. Was staring at him for half a second. And with overpower, the fight finishes quickly. Then we move to section 2. So we're going to take the stun reflection node, the first mini-boss on the right. It's a Tigra. I'm going with Kingpin because with the hood synergy, in case I mess up and I parry unwillingly, you know this may happen sometimes when you try to dex and instead of dexing you parry. Well, at least Kingpin can potentially shrug the debuff off. Tigra is not horrible as a fight, I would say. You just have to be careful with the unblockable. So when she throws a special attack, when she's close to you, you can simply block. If she's far away, you have to back off. You know? So I bait heavy attacks and punish her because I don't want to parry. I'm doing the 4-hit combo thing also, not to parry. Then I messed up. I think it's because I had a small lag, or I'm not sure, I don't remember. Again, I messed up. Got the first hit. But with the overpower, the fight is quickly finished. So then the first fight for Path 9 Section 2 is a Thing. So Thing, sometimes I like to start with, you know, a power buff. The thing is that I think I realized I was already low on boosts. So I decided to keep the same boost as before. And the reason why I like to have power, because I like to throw an SP1 immediately. So it's not what I'm doing now. My strat is simply to take Thing to 15 stacks as quickly as possible. There he goes. He throws a special attack. And then I will throw mine. And with the SP1, you simply reduce ability accuracy. So Thing will not accumulate as many stacks as he would in a normal fight. Anyway, again, with overpower, the fight is quickly finished. So, and then we move to the next fight. So it's Kraven. It had been a while since I had faced a Kraven. So I remember I did well when I did the KVQ with Kingpin, you know. For some reason I had like in my memory that when he throws how do you call that, a trap, like it's like a debuff and you can shrug it off, you know. So I thought with the hood there wouldn't be any issue. But for some reason at some point you will see I will step on the trap and I don't shrug it off, and that's why I will lose a bit of health because he comes at you and he throws his heavy attack and you want to evade it, but When you can't, you can't. There, I messed up with the timing of the decks. So far so good, so there is this trap. I thought, is it an issue or not? And then in the end I thought, you know what? I'm going to finish it. The trap will go away, but it didn't. There, I hit a heavy attack. I managed to dex the SP1, so at least I remembered how to do it. But I lost some health. Anyway, with overpower again, the fight is not as slow as with other champs. Then we move to the boss circle. I will take a Terrax here on the left. So last season, for some reason on Path 9, I faced many Terrax, and I learned to love fighting Terrax with Kingpin. The good thing about Kingpin against Terrax is that, you know, when he does his thing, he puts like armor breaks on you, and you can turn them into rages. Also here it's the node that puts a falter on you. So falter means more rages too. So those are the two reasons why I thought Kingpin would be okay against him. I put a regen boost because, you know, it's Terrax, you may get some... You may lose some health if you're like too close to him. There I messed up because I didn't want to be far away from him, so I wanted to dex the SP2 and it didn't go well, but like from close to him. SP3. So the good thing about SP3 is that you send him back to his corner, and since it's easy like to get cornered against Terrax, SP3 is not necessarily a bad idea. Have to stay away from him. Then I come back. So now he throws another SP, and I try to position myself where I'm comfortable and managed to dex it this time. Then I didn't parry, I don't know why, it didn't work. SP3 again, because it's like the emergency button for me. I didn't want to be cornered. The thing is that I threw it while in the middle of his thing. I don't know how you call it, like this stone thing, so I have to back off a bit. Then I come back and the fight is over. So I lost quite some health, but in the end I managed to finish him. Then I was asked like so the alliance wasn't doing well. So but we need to, let's say, at least kill the boss, you know, to get points to stay in gold 1. So I was asked like to push through the different champs. So I'm showing this fight like in high speed, because basically I kind of knew I would lose against this guy. I don't have like the proper chance. If I had like a warlock, I would have been comfortable against Apocalypse, but I was really trying to push through this guy, and so I died quite a number of times, which is bad for my record. Anyway, ex post I realized that maybe I should have simply like kept him below 2 bars of power, Maybe I could have had him like in one go. But anyway, that's something... if I have to do it again, I will learn from next time. Yeah, the issue is that Apocalypse has like many prowess because of the node. And when he throws his SP2, you get lots of damage. I'm not necessarily the best guy to dex his special attacks. So just because of it, I simply block the specials. And there we go. And then this null fight, so I wanted to try with Kingpin. I die in this fight. Maybe I could have done it better. So my strategy was like to try to push him to SP2, to back off, and then do it again. I think it worked the first time, but then for some reason I messed up and he threw an SP1, and then I got like my control reversed because of it. So there I messed up. I ate a heavy. I learned apparently for the second one. So I want him to throw his SP2 now. I just run away. And I come back. And there I should have hold block because through this SP1 and then now I'm reverse control and I know what to do. I eat an SP2. That's annoying. You know, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should have used like heavy attacks, but anyway. Now it went away. I tried to save myself with an SP1. Put myself together. I said, let's bait the heavy. Then I come back. I want him to throw an SP2. Goes well. But again, SP1. That's terrible. Sort of a limber or something, I don't know. So I'm throwing heavy attacks and then I got intercepted. A bit a pity because I had him almost done, but that wasn't enough. So then I decided to finish him with Magneto. I just parry heavy, but the limber thing got me again. So I stick to short heavies. And null is down. So hopefully next time I try against him, I will do it better. And then so I moved on to the boss. So there I did something wrong again. For some reason I thought that SP2 was a good thing against Dragon Man. But then checking his profile ex post after the fight, I realized that actually SP2 is the one thing I don't have to use against Dragon Man. So the good thing about using Magneto is that like since Dragon Man is metal, sometimes he doesn't gain power, you know, and since he's a boss, he's stun immune, and you cannot like remove the power gain by stunning him because he's stunning you. But with the metal thing again, like Magneto, sometimes the power gain buff doesn't show up, you know. So there, I throw an SP2, and the thing is that when Dragon Man gets an armor break, which is the thing that SP2 does, you get a degen. And I lost a lot of health because of it. So I'm fighting him, you see like it's an immune style in the sense that I'm not doing the parry heavy thing. Try to bait his SP1. There he threw it. Then I punish him. Again, SP1. And I did again the stupid thing of throwing the SP2. And I once again get the Legion. So I'm losing quite some health because of it. That wasn't smart. Let's say I was an ignorant, you know, but it's a bit a pity because the fight is not horrible, you know. Like I managed to not to take him to SP3 thanks to the metal thing, you know. Thank God I decided to go for an SP3 here. SP3 does less damage though, because you don't have the prowess, but at least it doesn't put a degen on you. So if I had to do it again, probably I would stick to SP3 or so, because SP1 gives a bleed, this guy is immune to bleed. SP2 is an armor break, so probably SP3 would have been the thing. Then I push him back because I don't want to be cornered. Bait the heavy attack, push him back again, throw an SP2, and basically that's when I will die because the Legion will kill me. So that's it for this war. Our buddy Grant managed to finish him after. Unfortunately, we lost it. But anyway, that's it. Thanks.